following the sack of Trubisky. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. That third down conversion good for 23.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping, and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Trubisky. It's tipped, but it doesn't matter. He still catches it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Now it's Trubisky. Touchdown, Bills! Dawson Knox from 3 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that. Presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Mahomes now on first down. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And this one is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Now Ryan Suckup will come on and try the field goal. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And his pass incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. The run on third and long, so I guess waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let them know on the other side, this is what we're going to be about today. In this case, they didn't get a first down, but if you're thinking along with them, hey, they might be committed to running it all game long.
It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Young.
And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
One more time with Edwards-Helaire.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Here's Trubisky to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Well, the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
On 2nd and 10. Mahomes.
Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now here's Mahomes. He's got him in, complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Now Trubisky to throw. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's taken to the 26. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. William Jackson with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over here up near the 40. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. He juked him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
61 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers. If the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And it's intercepted at the goal line. William Jackson with a pick. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this third quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
Extra point try now for Suckham. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line.
And now out come the Bills.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Michael Walker there to bring him down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle it for just a short gain.
They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. The kick by Sanders is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by a field goal. A minute 51 on the clock. Now they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to Mixon on first down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. Mahomes.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line.
Mahomes. Quick slant. Tyreek Hill with it.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now it's the Bills' turn, trailing by 4. A little over 30 seconds remaining. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. Pass complete to Edwards-Helaire. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing now is Trubisky. Finding Edwards-Helaire once again. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Trubisky to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Trubisky. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Well, it came down to the final play in such a close ballgame. What a game it was, but they can't get that last throw off. Good job by that defense to get in there for the sack to seal it.
And for fans watching the game, a little bit anticlimactic, don't you think, partner? Not even able to get off one last